Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event of the evening. He's looking for the first fight in the world for the day. He's fighting in the blue corner, Delmar Silva. And please look at his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Brian Jason X Manning. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at your main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds for the professional cage conflict middleweight title brought to you by Cork Sports in association with that prize guide. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and representative of Chile, Middleweight Porto, consists of warriors, Héctor de Hagas, presentando Delmar Silva. And standing across the cage is opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing MMA Cork with a perfect professional record of 2 wins and no defeats. To Belfast, Ireland, make some noise for Brian Jason X Manning! The referee when the action begins, Mr. Aaron Wallace.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived at the main event of the evening. The undefeated Brian Manning taking on Brazil's own Delmar Silva, now fighting out of Porto, Portugal, a decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Also a sneaky Brazilian national champion in Muay Thai. Very well-rounded and a very dangerous fight for Brian to be taking at this stage of his career, Paul.
16 professional fights is no joke, Phil, and like this guy's record, it's a negative record, but when you look at it in recent years, he had a good run last year. It was a 3-2 in 2024, busy, active, fought on the likes of Cage Warriors.
6 wins as a professional, 3 in the first round, 3 by way of submission. But Brian Manning, his amateur career, 6 wins, predominantly more of a grappling base, but since turning pro, he has fallen in love with the striking. 2 knockouts in the very first round to open up his pro ledger.
Yeah, his boxing has looked excellent in the last year or two. It's looked like it's come on leaps and bounds. He's such a confident fighter. He had a negative record like two and a half years back as an amateur, and then just hit a streak and started beating everybody, went pro, and is still winning, so he'll be very confident now.
Coming off a huge first round KO, a beautiful counter right shot that in December of 2024. A fight I believe you were calling, Paul. You got to watch that firsthand?
Yeah, I've called a lot of his fights of late, and he's improved every time I've seen him. He's moved up another level.
A 3-time Irish national champion in MMA as an amateur, really looking now to parlay that success into the pro ranks and looking very, very calm and assured here. Oh, huge shot!
It's going to be over and done! Done in one! The walk-off KO!
Just like that, Brian Manning once again gets it done. Incredible performance. 3 wins as a pro, all by way of KO in the very first round. Take a bow, Brian Manning.
1 minute and 29 seconds on the clock. That well-timed straight right just pounced. He waited and waited and waited for that opportunity. He let the shot fly.
There is dynamite in that right hand of his, Paul, and you can see just how diligently he has been working on his striking to pull off shots like that. Clinical, concise, vicious Brian Manning.
Yeah, it wasn't the type of like aggressive, chaotic, marauder performance we've seen him at times, but brilliant finish.
Ladies and gentlemen,